All right, here's your challenge. This is a simple Unity script called boss. The boss has health, which is a float, and we assigned it to 100F. Now, I challenge you to print boss is dead when health drops to 0. But there's a catch. You cannot use if conditions, you cannot use the ternary operator, you cannot use lambdas, custom functions, or delegates. You can only assign values and use symbol operators. You can use debug.log to print the message, but you're not allowed to use anything that we haven't checked in this series so far. This is going to be a challenge. If you're not near a computer right now, you can also do this mentally. Okay, see if you could come up with something. Pause the video now, take a minute, see if you can pull it off. Okay, pause the video now. Okay, if you want a hint, you should be using the update function because you want to check when the health drops to 0 every frame of the game. Okay, that is the hint. Okay, pause the video and try again. And let's look at the solution. So let's create a boolean inside of this update function. Bool is dead equals health less than or equals 0, semicolon. This line of code will check if health is less than or equal to 0 every frame and then assign it to a boolean is dead. If we have come up until this far, then you have done a fantastic job. 10 out of 10 for you guys. Because truthfully, the solution doesn't exist. Okay, this is intentional. We have hit a wall here. What do we do with this boolean? We cannot continue without using some form of control flow. Some of you may be pissed off at this. Hey, why did I give a challenge with no solution? And this is important because I don't see anyone talking about this to beginners or anyone. Whatever you're feeling right now, I want you to sit with that feeling for a second. When you realize that, hey, you can't solve this, is this guy insane? It sort of gets frustrating, isn't it? Well, that is exactly how real programming feels like sometimes. Especially if you're working in a job, you'll sometimes face downright impossible tasks because someone above you doesn't really know what exactly they're asking for. And you will be given broken code, missing context, zero documentation, and still be expected to fix it by tomorrow. Unfortunately, that's how a lot of the world works. And I wanted to talk about this feeling as early as possible because you will feel stuck or you feel like you should have known the answer. That means you are thinking like a real developer, I would say. You have unleashed your inner demon to solve problems. I don't know what I'm talking about, but the question is, what will you do when this frustration hits? This is important to talk about, especially as beginners. Some people quit, some people complain, but some, and I hope that's you, choose to learn, adapt, and never give up. Sometimes you have to just Google your way out, and sometimes you need to ask for help, and sometimes you just fail completely, and that is all part of the process. If you really observe, there is that inner ego in you. In all of us. The one that says, hey, I'll solve this problem, I'll figure it out no matter what. And that's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you unstoppable. So yeah, you couldn't solve this one, but you felt what it means to hit a wall. And that is the whole purpose of this test. If you've watched up until now, give yourself a pat on the back because not a lot of people might do this. And you're on this quest to get better. And I want to talk honestly about this. A lot of courses just teach stuff. I just thought I should make something that is a lot more human. And these are things that I've faced from my experience. People are really greedy. People are really, really terrible to other people. And it's not just when it comes to programming or game development or anything, but sometimes you will face failure in life. I'm planning to include test videos like these in the middle to spice things up. And I don't want this to be just a series where you learn programming. I want you to learn what reality is and the fact that you don't have to learn everything. You don't need to be the best in the world, but it's important to understand and learn from other people's experiences and just sit and think about things. I don't know what the purpose of this video is, honestly. I'm just giving it a go. And I don't know if you guys will be pissed off at me for making this video. You will face obstacles in this journey, and if you have followed along, you've just hit one, and now we are going to work on it in the coming videos, obviously. I hope I have not wasted your time with this video. So in the next one, we'll talk about if-else conditions. So I'll see you there. Thank you for watching this video.